Yo, what is going on? So today we're going to be getting into something coming to Zomzero. And I know when first looking at that title, it's going to sound pretty weird. You're going to be like, is this clickbait? What is he talking about? Etc. And no, this is not clickbait. And yeah, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. There's been multiple events happening recently that has never happened quite like that in CR. It's really interesting. We're going to break down everything that's been happening in the past few weeks on Zomzero and what this could possibly mean for the future of Zomzero and yeah, the future of updates. So let's get into it. Also, subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this, more leaks, more updates on Zomzero, more challenges, a lot of different content coming soon. And yeah. So this first clip is coming from Cryptic God, and he finds a mythic scar in one of his Zomzero games, just randomly, because this has never happened before. As far as I know, no one else has found a mythic star but him. And this has been happening so frequently around the community with multiple different guns, 4 different items that probably like half of them never seen before. Only those people seeing them. And I'm going to show again all 4 clips. But this first clip is the mythic scar coming from Cryptic God. Subscribe to him in the link in the description for giving this gameplay. But yeah, let's just go get right into this gameplay. And yeah, let me know what you think about the mythic scar. So as you could probably tell, the mythic scar, as you just saw, that's not actually in the game. Like, it probably could have been a glitch. It could have been Yang just putting that into the game to tease us for what possible future updates could have. But yeah, very interesting. Very overpowered as well, obviously. And yeah, after I show all 4 of these clips, I'm also going to explain what is coming to Zomzero that could be really big. Now, into our second clip. This second clip is Mario finding wood in a Zomzero game while he was streaming. Also, make sure to follow and sub to him. Link in the description to his YouTube and Twitch channel. But yeah, dude, another clip of an unknown item that we've seen, and we have no idea what it does. So as you can see with that, it's another clip of another random player finding some random item that's never been seen in the game again. And this time it was by Mario. So yeah, very interesting. Now let's move on to the third clip. This clip is showing Axel finding a AN-94 in the game. If you don't know what an AN-94 is, it's like a Russian assault rifle, basically. But yeah, AN-94, never seen in any Zomzero game ever. Just only Axel has found it, and there's this kind of pattern going on where it's just this one player finds it. No one else in the community has ever seen it besides this one player, which is really weird. And all the players are pretty well known, which is also kind of weird. You know, I'm not gonna bring up anything, but yeah, very interesting. Now let's move on to this clip of Axel finding the AN-94. Now, as you can see as well in that third clip, also a gun that literally no one has seen in this game before, randomly implemented into a random public lobby that Axel randomly went into. Again, weird pattern. One player finding in the entire community. Maybe Yang is just like randomly putting this in games, or yeah. But we'll get into this after we show the final clip, and then I'll explain exactly what may be coming to Zomzero, what Yang may be doing, and multiple theories that we'll be getting into. So yeah, let's just get into this fourth and final clip of a new possible item coming in Zamzreal. This time being the healing grenade, which we've seen a few times in Box Builders events, but it was getting implemented again into this player. And make sure to sub to him as well, Axel and this player. Link in the description to their YouTube, and yeah. There's actually a fifth clip as well of Mario just, while I'm recording this video, got into a public lobby with Yang, and Yang leaked guns with him. So healing grenade and more guns. So basically, the first theory I'm about to explain is probably correct theory, because Yang is probably just leaking these guns, and they're going to be added soon. So when you're about to hear the first theory, that's probably the correct one. This is pretty crazy. That could be this. So the first one, I think that the main theory is that Yang is just randomly putting guns in the game, and people just get lucky and find them, and they get the gun, or like they just find the gun, and Yang just wants it to be leaked, so people are getting hyped in Zamzreal before, like, and that's also smart in his perspective. And the second theory is that it's a glitch, and someone is just like glitching, and Yang did in fact make these guns, but he decided not to put them in, but for some reason there's a coding glitch where these guns accidentally got put into a game, which could also be a factor. Less likely than the first one, but definitely still possible. And then the third theory, which is also very possible, is that these guns are super, super, super rare, and only these people have found that. Again, this is probably the least likely one, but it's still definitely possible, where these guns are just so ridiculously rare that only 1 or 2 people in the community have found it. And that could also definitely be a theory. But what this means for Zamzreal is that if this is Yang leaking these guns and putting them in games, and even if it's the first or second theory, like I explained before, even if it's any of those, that could be big news for Zamzreal, because if it's a glitch, it means that they're in the game. They've already been coded, so it's a matter of time before they actually get added to the game. The first theory would mean that Yang is just leaking it for us, which is also awesome. Like, that means that he's leaking guns that will probably come in the future, which will have huge meta changes, huge changes to the game. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty lit. So hopefully it's him leaking it, and hopefully they're gonna come in the near future. That would obviously be ideal. But yeah, comment down below what your opinion is about this entire sequence of events, this pattern of different random community members randomly finding these guns in games, and then sharing it to the community and posting it, etc. So yeah, this is really, again, obviously very interesting. Leave your opinion down below, though. Definitely want to hear it, see more theories that you may have. And yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more videos, updates in the future, etc. And check out the creators who gameplay was featured in this video as well. Yeah, thanks for watching.